fake names, propagating false claims. Conspiring is the business to confuse the average citizens, to stick it to the truth, the deepest, darkest blood to root. Anything and everyone can be sold. Welcome to the global underworld. Faces with fake names, propagating false claims. Conspiring is the business to confuse the average citizens, to stick it to the truth, the deepest, darkest blood to root. Anything and everyone can be sold. Welcome to the global underworld. I met a man the other day while shopping for groceries. He told me if I had the time, he could tell me a few short stories. He kind of intrigued me a little, so I gave him the time of day. He told me I had to be careful with the things I tend to say. He appeared to be a self-educated man who has an interest in the truth. I replied, yes, that is true. It's the kind of things I like to do. You see, we've noticed this trait in you from quite a young age. We had to approach you now because lots of people watch you on stage. You have a natural ability to persuade and entertain the masses. I quoted view, realizing I had no choice. Listen, the time passes. The world is a criminal enterprise, he told me with a threatening tone. There are many kingdoms and many men atop their own thrones. These kings and their armies do not care if you live or die, only to maintain absolute power and control over all that's in their eye. There's nowhere you can run and nowhere you can hide. No matter who in authority you approach, you will die. If you expose the truth I bring before you on this day here now, I come to tell you what your options have been forced about. You can't control me, I said. I'll never bet out. I'm a free man walking. I would die before I give into your awful, corrupt, dogmatic doctrine. You may be willing to die for who you are and what you believe, but are you willing to watch the ones you love die by some random tragedy, maybe a car accident or something more insidious like cancer? See, we have a vast array of options to destroy your dissentful answer, even make you disappear, only to torture you for many years, using science to keep you alive enough to feel the pain and tears, while your family and the world bury your memory and move on. We will have you locked away in a forced labor open-air prison. Even better, make your death look like a questionable suicide to drive anyone who loves you insane, knowing the verdict is lies. My favorite all, slip you doses of hallucinogenic drugs like LSD, drive you psychotically schizophrenic, suggestions with radio and TV. Faces with fake names, propagating false claims. Conspiring is the business to confuse the average citizens, to stick it to the truth, the deepest, darkest blood to root. Anything and everyone can be sold. Welcome to the global underworld. Faces with fake names, propagating false claims. Conspiring is the business to confuse the average citizens, to stick it to the truth, the deepest, darkest blood to root. Anything and everyone can be sold. Welcome to the global underworld. The system is designed to identify and distract people like you while cultivating and breeding most and not even be able to have a clue. We roam free far up high above the so-called law of your lands while we usher in for the masses the kind of global fascist communist plans. You can't wake them up because the indoctrination is genetic. It was established long ago through the long process of eugenic, unchallenged caste-based systemic structure that is global, agreed upon by the world power spheres of the oligarch underworld. Insert clowns for the people to be distracted by political fear, thinking they live in democracy, they truly are a believer. The system is designed to separate and divide all into their class, give them all just enough to fall in line as they forget the past. A massive use of idiots, they don't know who or what they serve. The best kind of slaves never know that they are straight from birth. You are one of those people who can't help but see the truth. Now I'm sure you are smart enough to realize that we have a plan for you. I'm your official handler now, and you tell absolutely no other soul. You stick to the plan and you have no worries, even a bright rich world where you can experience your wildest dreams until no end, sufficiently become untouchable to the average common man. This is the part where you accept my offer and shake my hand. It was nice to meet you, sir. Now follow me and I'll fill you in on the plan. He turned around to walk away into the back door room of the store. I shrugged my shoulders and followed him behind through the door. Noticing as we walked, this was a secure room with no cameras. I saw a pipe wrench leaning up against a wall that was partially damaged. Before the mysterious man had a second to know what hit him, I caved in his skull with one blow and feared this was the end of my life mission. Faces with fake names, propagating false claims. Conspiring is the business to confuse the average citizens, to stick it to the truth, the deepest, darkest blood to root. Anything and everyone can be sold. Welcome to the global underworld. Cameras around every corner, constantly looking over my shoulder. Every moment could be my last, not knowing what will come next, trusting no one I meet. Gangsters on every street, pity for the masses, subordinate classes, no defeat for me. Truth is all I see. Faces with fake names, propagating false claims. Conspiring is the business to confuse the average citizens, to stick it to the truth, the deep, darkest blood drip root. Anything and everyone can be sold. Welcome to the global underworld. There is no revolution from this, only compromises or death. Blackmail and coercion are the tools of the powerful grandmaster theft. The only stance there can be, most are too scared to take, being a truly good person even if it results in wretched fate. Only have public or recorded meetings with strangers with offers. Never cheating your loved ones, especially significant others. Don't enable or ignore twisted pedophiles and abusive people. Never partake in natural law crimes like murder, lie, cheat, or steal. The final stance is to be a person of the highest moral virtue, so no criminal, intelligent, connected person can bribe or blackmail you. Don't make deals with the devil because it always results in hell. Don't believe in blindly trust in any system because it's an evil spell. They lead the populace into the meat grinder every single time, convincing many of their victims to beg to be the ones who are dying, to fight the perceived enemy from far away on the other side of the globe, while being slaughtered all sides of the underworld like their gold.